Divorce, drama, and 4 wannabe parents. Am I the jerk for checking out of this chaos? My parents got divorced when I was 14. I'm a 17-year-old guy now, and honestly, that divorce should have happened way sooner. The two of them were like a match made in hell. Being at home felt more like I was stuck in the middle of an MMA fight. They were explosive together, with so much toxic baggage. Neither one was worse than the other. They were equally awful to each other and miserable to be around. After their fights, their moods would get so dark that I didn't even want to approach either of them. When they finally split, it was a huge relief for me. But even the divorce was a mess. They both expected me to pick a side. My mom tried to win me over by saying I couldn't understand what it's like to be a woman in an abusive marriage, and that our special mother-son bond meant I should live with her. My dad, on the other hand, played the "we're both guys" card and said my mom was just hysterical. Neither of them was physically abusive in the hitting sense, though stuff got thrown around all the time, which feels abusive in its own way. And trust me, they were both equally dramatic. Their arguments didn't sway me, so a judge stepped in and ruled for 50-50 custody. Of course, neither of them liked that. The judge saw how wild they could get, but he stuck to his decision. Fast forward 2 years, and now they're both engaged to new people. I'll be 18 next month, and I've already started planning my escape. I'm moving in with my best friend and his family for a while. I've even started sneaking some of my stuff over there. My parents have no idea. With their new relationships and weddings coming up within the next year, they've been trying to pull me into these new families they're building. Their partners have even tried to parent me, sitting me down to talk about things they want me to change, like how I'm always out of the house. They don't like that I'm never around, but I've gotten used to not telling anyone where I'm going. Talking to my parents has always been a minefield. I also stopped doing chores years ago. It was a huge fight between them back in the day, so I just keep my own space clean and let the rest of their houses fall apart for all I care. Both places still feel so uncomfortable. They've never felt like home. I avoid being around anyone there as much as I can. But yeah, their partners kept trying to step in. They'd ask about school, how I'm doing, all that stuff, but I'd dodge their questions and tune them out. They've even asked me to pick up their kids or babysit a few times. My mom's fiance has 3 or 4 kids, I think, and my dad's fiance has 2. I'm not interested. Apparently, their partners complained to my parents about me, and suddenly my mom and dad were fighting over it again. Then they teamed up, sort of, to lecture me about how I'm not giving my new family members a chance and how having 4 parents could be a good thing. But right in the middle of trying to sell me on this, they started bickering with each other again. That's when I snapped. I told them to stop, that they need to let it go, because their partners aren't my parents now and never will be. I'm too old for this nonsense. Now there's even more drama. They're mad at me, and so are their partners, who heard what I said and feel like I didn't even give them a shot at being good step-parents. So that's my story. What do you think, viewers? Am I the asshole here? Let me know in the comments.